Hi, Lily, Ian, we're all scientists here, so let's start the debate.
The evidence doesn't really support global warming in Australia.
We owe it to history and the future to tell the truth. There is global warming.
My research goes back 150 years, so you mean to tell me that Austromono weather graphing is incorrect?
I'm not saying that, but we owe it to the future of our kids to have better weather patterns. I say those readings are incorrect.
How could that be? That's simply not possible, okay? Only Macquarie Island supports global warming, and that's because they're volcanic. The rest of Australia says no.
We have factories, coal industries, gas emissions and vehicles and machines and many other motors and diesels and so on. You mean all of that is no effect?
It may on the maximums, but not on the minimums, and the minimums are what counts. Do you want to bet?
You're on.
My studies simply speak for themselves, okay? It's just a matter of reading them.
The fact is that there is a warming dilemma causing irreversible damage. We have to combat change. People who stick their heads in the sand and do studies like this are causing all the trouble.
Well, some people are saying that global cooling is actually what's going on, committing billions of dollars for developing countries using coal, oil, and fossil fuels.
Money out of the door, I say. The risk is more disastrous consequences from droughts, famine, food shortage, and the sea level rising. If businesses are not stopped, and all closed down, there will be great catastrophes and millions will die.
The Copenhagen Accord leaves no direction for saving the planet, as there would arise massive economic destruction of businesses imposing losses to the world economy. Is that what they want?
Government should reconsider this. It is not enough to build half a bridge. You build a full bridge, or no bridge at all.
What climate scientists are saying is causing disruptive change through government policies. The last 10 years is claimed to be the warmest, and it's not really when you look at the data, which should be taught in every school. There is no need for a major overhaul.
There is massively funded published research from established scientists worldwide, supported by many politicians who see good reason to reduce the causes of man-made global warming.
Well, climate change scientists got it wrong, okay? They have their eyes on the money.
The fact is that all these massively funded studies say that there is worsening warming dilemma, causing irreversible damage. We have to combat change.
Many of these easily bought climate change scientists have got it wrong. By producing their compromising conclusions for tainted lucre, they are destroying the economic reputations for all time.
80% of the world's population and 90% of scientists have proven that it is affecting all countries, including Australia. We cannot wait any longer.
Well, I calculated the costs, and it's a huge, unnecessary economic waste.
The Catholic Church told Galileo in the 12th century that he is wrong and the Earth is the centre of the world because the scientists at the time agreed that Earth is the centre of the world. Mr. Rasmussen, President of Denmark, has assembled a forum of scientists and business people and had them set policies to tackle climate change with maximum weather impact and minimal cost on the economy. Only since 1968, the people and populations of the world have started to realise the evils of global warming. Did you know that? Meteorological institutes have measured that if 9 out of 10 in the last 10 years are the hottest years on record, then there is global warming.
The key issue that these changes all over the planet is true. It still does not affect Australia. If other countries have chaos, and I want to say this intelligently, we move there intelligently and we won't see major losses. I rest my case.
You cannot exclude Australia out of global warming. All countries, including Australia, should work together to reduce and eradicate global warming. Look at the positive effects of lockdowns in all countries of the world and the positive effects of it. Global warming readings went down to almost zero. I rest my case.
Okay, I have read the research by Lily and the research of Ian. And here is what I found. the weather readings of Lily is correct for the last 100 years, and probably correct for the 50 years prior to that, while Ian's research was based on projections and modeling and readings of Australia and other countries. And as such, I decided that Lily's research is the correct one. As far as Australia goes, and Australia does not experience true global warming, sorry, Ian.